What can I say about this record? Well, I'm going to say a lot because I love this album. So Prince's Dirty Mind, this is his third record. This to me is the album where Prince truly comes into his own. Prince is really just totally untethered and doing his own stuff and kind of breaking down the scales of his commercial hit from the previous album. The second album, Prince had I Want to Be Your Lover. That was huge. It was a platinum record, actually, I think double platinum album at the time. He had Why You Want to Treat Me So Bad, which was also kind of another super popular song. So you would think he would go the regular route as many of his contemporaries and kind of put out another soulful, kind of dancey record. Well, Prince kind of decides, well, no, I'm going to go my way, and now I'm going to create my own path. Now I'm putting everything out there, and I'm into new wave, I'm into rock, I'm into dance, I'm into funk, and we're going to put this all on this record. And it's all going to be great. We're just going to put on a pop classic on it, and we're going to make it happen because that's where I'm at now. And so this is where we see Prince really pushing boundaries automatically. So the Prince that we know and love and that kind of changed the world really, to me, takes root here in Dirty Mind on this third record. Ultra short album. I think, again, might be like a 32-minute record, if that long. 8 songs, right? And just moves quickly and is like essential. For me in high school, this record was the Bible. It still kind of is. A lot of people ask me, Peter, you got to tell me your favorite Prince album. That's a ridiculous question to ask a Prince fan. A true Prince fan will have a hard time even mentioning 5 or 6 favorite albums, right? Because there's so much. It's kind of like asking someone their favorite Miles Davis record or favorite Sly album or favorite Nina Simone record. Impossible to pick one. But if I have a gun to my head and someone says, what's one of the most important Prince records, I definitely say Dirty Mind, because as I said, this is where he really comes into his own. And it's a great way to, I call this album a gateway album too. If you don't know Prince and you want to really get into him, I would say start with Dirty Mind, because it is the kind of the record to pull you in. Hold off on Purple Rain. You've heard it before. Check out Dirty Mind. I mean, the title track alone should have you, right? He has, like I mentioned before, When You Were Mine, one of the most perfect, awesome pop songs ever. Got a Broken Heart Again, a real short, wistful kind of track, right? And then he's got the classic Uptown, which was one of the videos, the 2 videos that were shot were Dirty Mind and Uptown. He's got the racy stuff like Head and Sister right next to each other. And then he ends with one of my most favorite Prince songs of all time, Party Up, which he co-wrote with Morris Day, apparently trying to buy the groove from him, no less. Like I said, I can talk about this album forever. The singing, the playing, he's doing it all, right? There are occasional help here and there from Lisa Coleman, a little bit of Doc Fink here and there. Andre Simone is in the group, helping out a little bit, I think. Yeah, this is Andre's last record with Prince, right? But this is all a Prince record, essentially. He's recording everything, playing everything, and this is when you realize he's truly a genius. I even love the back and the vibe. Energy's great. He's pulling all stops out. He's not wearing many clothes. And he's showing that he's got the rude boy pin in, so he's already shown that, hey, I'm doing something different, and hopefully you'll come along, and if not, you're missing out, right? Last thing I want to mention about this record that makes it really cool is that rumor is that this album is actually unmastered. So he had finished the record and the tapes were to go to mastering, but he was just listening to it over and over as is, which many of us as musicians, we do. We fall in love with the mixes, and they're kind of a little bit dark and a little bit flat, but there's something charming about it, something that's raw and organic that you love about it. And apparently Prince was like, yeah, let's just not master it really. Let's just put it out. And that's kind of what I hear is the deal, which is why this album also sonically is a little bit different than the other Prince records too. It's got a different energy for it, and it's raw and pulsating and just happening, right? Like I said, original inner sleeve. This is the original cover. This is my promo version. It has like a cool poster and a bunch of other things in it. But like I said, Prince's Dirty Mind, an essential record. It's the gateway album. If you don't own it, you absolutely must go out and change that right away.